In this video, I have compiled for you the monkeys with the most different faces. I hope you will like it. The proboscis monkey, Nassalis larvatus, is one of the largest monkey species native to Asia. It has a characteristic long nose that distinguishes this animal from other monkeys. As a matter of fact, another name of this primate is Monyet belanda monkey, literally meaning long-nosed monkey. When first seeing this animal, people didn't suppose it was a monkey because of its rather unusual appearance. Thus, males of this species exhibit extremely long noses of up to 18 centimeters, 7 inches, which are likely to attract females whose noses are usually shorter. These animals are native and endemic exclusively to the island of Borneo in southeastern Asia, where they generally live in coastal areas, covered with mangroves and swamp forests. Other suitable habitats include lowlands along rivers, as well as riparian forests and rainforests. Proboscis monkeys typically live in close proximity to water bodies of their home range. The proboscis monkey has a long coat. The fur on the back is bright orange, reddish-brown, yellowish-brown, or brick red. The underfur is light gray, yellowish, or grayish to light orange. Theories for the extensive length of their nose suggest it may be sexual selection by the females, who prefer louder vocalizations, with the size of the nose increasing the volume of the call. The nose is smaller in the female and is upturned in the young. Nevertheless, the nose of the female is still fairly large for a primate. Infants are born with a blue-colored face that at 2.5 months darkens to gray. By 8.5 months of age, the face has become cream-colored like the adults. Both sexes have bulging stomachs that give the monkeys what resembles a pot belly. Many of the monkeys' toes are webbed. Proboscis monkeys are highly social animals, forming troops of 30 animals, typically consisting of a single dominant male and multiple up to 10 females with their offspring. Males defend their group by exposing their teeth and emitting loud honking signals, while females are responsible for foraging and caring for infants. In areas with sufficient food or close to the water, these troops may occasionally unite in larger aggregations. During these times, groups of proboscis monkeys rest and sleep among mangroves at the edge of the water. The presence of freshwater bodies such as swamps or rivers is the primary life condition for these animals. Proboscis monkeys are accomplished swimmers. Moreover, when foraging or fleeing from a threat, they are able to take deep dives. Proboscis monkeys communicate with each other using various vocalizations. When claiming the status of the group, males will emit honks. They will also produce alarm calls to signal danger. Both sexes give threat calls, but each is different. In addition, females and immature individuals will emit so-called female calls when angry. These monkeys will also make honks, roars, and snarls. Non-vocal displays include leaping branch shaking and bare teeth open-mouth threats. The bald UAKARI, Cacajao calvus, or bald-headed UAKARI, is a small New World monkey characterized by a very short tail, bright crimson face, a bald head, and long coat. The bald UAKARI is restricted to varzea forests and other wooded habitats near water in the western Amazon of Brazil and Peru. The natural habitat of this species stretches throughout Amazonian region of western Brazil, eastern Peru, and in southern Colombia, where these animals inhabit exclusively tropical forest. Some of these forests are constantly flooded, while others only during a particular season. Within this habitat, bald UAKARIs usually occur along small rivers and lakes. The bald UAKARI is a South American primate with a rather unusual appearance. Thus, this animal exhibits a bright red, wide, and flat face. Another characteristic feature of this animal is its extremely short tail. The bald UAKARIs are believed to have developed this unique color pattern of this face as a result of malaria, which is a common disease in their Amazon rainforest habitat. Those with bright red faces are considered to display healthiness, while those with paler faces have definitely contracted malaria and lack the natural immunity to this disease. Hence, these sick animals are typically left without mates. Bald UAKARIs are highly social creatures, forming groups of 30 individuals, although these primates have been observed in larger units of up to 100. When foraging, these groups divide into smaller subgroups of 10 animals. As diurnal animals, bald UAKARIs sleep during the nighttime high in thin tree branches. They use all of their 4 legs when walking and running both on the ground and in trees. When bounding and jumping, they use only 2 legs. Bald UAKARIs communicate and mark their home ranges through loud shrieking calls, although these animals are generally quiet. Bald UAKARIs are not only intelligent, but also very active and playful animals. They spend a lot of time playing various games, particularly young individuals. These primates are herbivores, frugivores. Their diet generally consists of immature fruits, ripe fruits, leaves, nectar, as well as a few insects such as the caterpillar. The Japanese macaque, Macaca fuscata, is a terrestrial Old World monkey species. Colloquially, they are referred to as snow monkeys, because some live in areas where snow covers the ground for months each year. No other non-human primate is more northern living, nor lives in a colder climate. In Japan, these monkeys are known as Nihonzaru, Nihon Japan, plus Saru monkey, to distinguish them from other primates. But Japanese macaques are very familiar in Japan, so when Japanese people simply say Saru, they usually have in mind the Japanese macaque. Japanese macaques are found on 3 of the 4 main Japanese islands, Honshu, Shikoku, and Kyushu. They inhabit subtropical forests in the southern part of their range, and subarctic forests in mountainous areas in the northern part of their range. They can be found in both warm and cool forests, such as the deciduous forests of central and northern Japan, and the broadleaf evergreen forests in the southwest of the islands. Japanese macaques have a pinkish face and posterior. The rest of their body is covered in brown or grayish hair. Their coat is well adapted to the cold, and its thickness increases as temperatures decrease. The macaque can cope with temperatures as low as 20 degrees C, 4 degrees F. Macaques mostly move on all fours and are known to leap. Japanese macaques live in groups of 20, 30, led by the dominant male. Females stay in their birth group for life, but males leave the group before sexual maturity. Females spend more of their time in trees, while males spend most of their time on the ground. The dominant male has a role in siring young, deciding where the troop should go, and protecting the troop from predators and other macaque troops. Japanese macaques feel at home both in trees and on the ground. Females spend more time in the trees and males spend more time on the ground. They are very good swimmers, being able to swim over half a kilometer, and are known to leap. During feeding or moving, Japanese macaques often emit coos. These most likely serve to keep the troop together and strengthen social relations between females. Coos are also uttered before grooming along with gurney calls. Japanese macaques also have alarm calls for alerting to danger, and threat calls heard during aggressive encounters. The mandrill, Mandrillus sphinx, is a large Old World monkey native to West Central Africa. It is one of the most colorful mammals in the world, and its closest living relative is the drill. Both species were traditionally thought to be baboons, but further evidence has shown that they are more closely related to white-eyelid mangabes. The natural range of this species stretches throughout equatorial Africa, including southwestern Cameroon, western Gabon, equatorial Guinea, and southwestern Congo. Within this territory, mandrills primarily prefer living in tropical rainforests and patchy gallery forests surrounded by savanna, and travel across grass areas within their forest habitats. They can also be found in mountainous areas, near rivers, and in cultivated fields. The mandrill has a stocky body with a large head and muzzle, as well as a short and stumpy tail. The limbs are evenly sized, and the fingers and toes are more elongated than those in baboons, with a more opposable big toe on the feet. The mandrill is the most sexually dimorphic primate, and the adult male is considered to be the largest monkey. Females are less stocky and have shorter, flatter snouts. The coat of the mandrill is primarily grizzled or banded olive brown with a yellow-orange beard and sparse, light hairs on its underside. The lips are surrounded by stiff white whiskers, and white bare skin exists behind the ears. Male mandrills have a crest of long hairs on the head and neck, while both sexes have chest glands which are covered by long hairs. The face, rump, and genitals have less hair. Mandrills have a red line running down the middle of their face which connects to their red nose. On either side of the line, the skin is blue and grooved. In males, the blue skin is supported by ridged bone swellings. Females have more subdued facial coloring, but this can vary between individuals, with some having stronger red and blue hues and others being darker or almost black. The red coloration is created by blood vessels near the surface of the skin, while the blue is a form of structural coloration caused by parallel arrangements of collagen fibers. The blue ridges on males contrast with both the red facial hues and the green foliage of their environment, helping them stand out to other individuals. The darker and more subdued coloring of female faces is caused by melanin. Mandrills are very social animals, forming mixed groups of up to 40 individuals that, in turn, gather into large troops of over 600 animals. Individuals in these groups live in a well-defined social hierarchy. Each unit is led by the large and colorful dominant male, who mates with receptive females and fathers nearly all young in the group. A single troop can occupy a territory of up to 50 square kilometers. Since mandrills are territorial animals, the home range of each troop is scent-marked and fiercely defended against outsiders. Group members generally associate with each other through deep grunts, making a loud noise. They are known to emit high-pitched crows when feeding. Additionally, the dominant males give out a two-phase grunting call when the group has to move on. Mandrills are diurnal animals, spending most of their daytime hours looking for food and finding shelter in trees by night. Mandrills also spend a considerable amount of their active time grooming, during which they emit smacking noises, resembling those given during mating. When mandrills are in a playful mood and want to be groomed, they announce it by shaking their head and shoulders.